Big news coming out from the UK economy in the last 48 hours. Now, how will this news affect you as an intending international student? Well, news one. Suella Braverman has just resigned, and that's the Home Secretary who was the one saying a lot of things about the dependent visa and why they should reduce it and why they might potentially ban it. And news number two is the UK newly elected Prime Minister Truss just resigned also. So two prominent people resigned in less than 48 hours. Now, how will this affect you? Well, let's take a back dive into what has been happening in the UK proper. Well, on September 26th, the UK economy, which is the sixth largest in the world, collapsed. Now, and as you can see, there are a lot of things going on in the UK. Brexit a couple of years ago, and so many things have been happening, and the economy is quite volatile, and that's why the UK Prime Minister resigned, because the job on her hand was just a whole lot. Now, would you want to come into this economy as a foreigner? Would you be able to survive in this kind of economy? Well, let's go right into what this economy looks like right now. So you will decide for yourself if you still want to move to the UK, and at the end of this video I will be giving you an alternative. So stick through till the end of the video to get that juicy part. Now, the bills are so high, the rising cost of energy bills affecting entrepreneurs, students, and a whole lot of people. This will lead to job shortages, and now there is potential civil unrest, and the government has prepared the police should this occur. That's the situation in the UK currently. Now, what caused this? The UK government announced the borrowing of billions in excess. Now, this caused the economic market to fall out of control. Two major UK banks are rumored to be on the brink of collapse. Inflation has grown as high as 10% this year, the highest it has been in over 40 years. Now, to top this up, the UK has still not recovered economically from COVID. You see a lot of issues here, but then people are still going. Now, would you go? Now, housing prices have also gone as high as 30%, meaning if you used to pay £1,000 per month for your rent, you'll be paying £1,300 for rent right now. Now, just after the economic crisis in 2008, the UK government increased taxes. Now, there is every possibility that that could happen again, seeing how the economy has crashed this year and the UK government are in debt. So money has to be paid one way or the other. Money has to be made. Now, what has made all this worse is the political scandals facing the UK government, from Boris Johnson to Liz Truss, and now that she has also resigned. Investors have moved away to France. Now, to have an understanding of the full energy situation, we would have to go back to COVID, where energy supply was reduced due to reduced operation of the industries. Now, added to this is the war going on between Russia and Ukraine, which has drastically reduced the oil and gas supply from Russia to the EU. Now, this has caused scarcity. With increase in demand for energy, prices have also gone sky high. So housing is expensive, gas is expensive, even food is expensive, energy bill is expensive. Now, pause and ask yourself, how long will this last? Does this seem like an economy you would want to go to? Though there are tons of people still trooping in, but if you want to go, you need to make sure you have a lot of money saved, because going into this kind of economy, you cannot tell what will happen next. So, with Suella Braverman resigning, we are not quite certain what will happen with the dependent visa, because she was the main sponsor of that new bill that the dependent visa should be reduced. The rate at which they give it out should be reduced. So now that she's gone, we'll be looking at what will happen in the next coming days. But the new Home Secretary is Grant Shapps. Well, let's see if he favors a whole lot of third world countries and with his policy. So the country that you can go to as an alternative to the UK is Norway. Now, Norway as a country has free education And in some of the universities, you do not need to write IELTS, but there is a major factor for you to go there. You must have an account with the school, and you must put in 10,800 euros in there. Now, when you get over to Norway, the school will now give you access to that bank account. You have an ATM, and then you can begin to withdraw money from that. So if you have some cool 10,800 euros that you want to store up somewhere in Norway, then that's a place you should go to, because it's easier for you to get there. I mean, when you get there, you're not going to be paying for education. All you just need to do is you would spend money to keep yourself alive and enjoy yourself. Yeah, so I hope this video was informative. I'll be releasing some other valuable information in my next video, talking about how you can raise funds for this kind of trip. So 10,800 euros is not small money, but if you want to find out how you can raise this amount of money, stay tuned to my next video. And for those of you who are my returning subscribers, thanks for coming again. And if you're new to this channel, we talk about things relating to travels and school. So make sure you like this video, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thanks.